right now at 11 o'clock, Washington, D.C. isn't just the nation's capital. It now is the sports capital. Bases were loaded, 2 outs in the 8th. Clutch hit Scott Abraham. He's at the park, and he will have an update for us.
And the Washington Nationals are L.A. bound.
This is the media pile waiting to get into the clubhouse. Everybody is all in their rain gear, getting ready for that champagne celebration.
This moment's huge for this team and the city.
Bellinger's back. It's a grand slam. Howie Kendrick with a 10th inning grand slam to break it open.
We are now working.
Tonight, the Nationals are in St. Louis for Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. They've never gotten this far in team history.
Let's go Nats! Let's go Nats! Let's go Nats! Go Nats!
There's something about walking into history that puts a kick in your step.
The city is alive.
For the first time since this franchise formed 50 years ago.
Well, this is something you've never seen before.
The Washington Nationals are only 1 win away from playing in the World Series.
The Washington Nationals are National League champions. There will be a World Series in D.C.
Just one more win tonight is all the Nats need to punch their ticket for the first time ever to the World Series.
Fantastic day in my life.
It's just mind-blowing. It's just mind-blowing.
If the team believes in it, we believe in it.
It was a feeling like no other, just pure euphoria. What a relief.
And there's a broom because we swept the St. Louis Cardinals.
Everybody, the wait is over.
Oh, yeah.
In just 4 hours, the Washington Nationals will play in their first World Series game in team history.
Allison and Carl, it is going down in H-Town.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Juice Box ready to get rocking for Game 1 of the World Series. The Nats looking to finish the fight. Meantime, the Astros, they're saying, oh no, not so fast.
You know, the last time that a World Series was played in D.C., we got to go back 86 years. That was a long time ago. And in fact, we found this old video. We obtained this video of the last World Series win. It was a walk-off in 1924 when they were playing the Giants. We got it at the Library of Congress.
Swinging a fly ball to deep to center. Maddox going back near the warning track. He's there. He's got it.
The memorabilia in Ernie Kiger's home in suburban Maryland.
Well, we have some original Washington Senators hats here.
Include authentic game day apparel worn by Kiger's childhood heroes.
One of the Senators' all-time favorite players, Eddie Brinkman, wore this jersey when he was a rookie in 1962.
While Kiger cherishes his old pennants and programs,
So don't they belong in a museum? They don't belong in my closet.
He owns a key piece of Washington Senators history like none other.
Fast Hanson at third. Baker to the hole. Long throw. Not in time. He beat it out of base hit.
A moment in time 48 years ago that still gives him pause.
Most painful broken heart I ever had.
The Senators left RFK Stadium and D.C. in 1971 for Texas. Kiger, a teenager at the time, was at their final game.
There's a long drive to left field. This one is going. It is gone.
What you're hearing is the original radio broadcast of that game, a one-of-a-kind recording that Kiger owns. He obtained the reels while working as a DJ at WWDC in the 1980s.
It was a glorious thing to bring our Senators back to life.
But in the 9th inning, with the Senators leading, fans resentful the team was abandoning D.C. rampaged.
The players now are clearing the field. As pandemonium has broken loose, police are trying to restore order, but the crowd continues to mill all around the field. And reinforcements have been called, and hopefully the field will be cleared.
They ripped off bases and dismantled the scoreboard, forcing the Senators to forfeit.
No one believed that there would not be Major League Baseball in the nation's capital. But it's sad to report there no longer is.
The sting of losing the Senators has come full circle for Ernie Kiger.
But to me, it is my childhood, it is my family, it is my hometown.
This now rabid Washington Nationals fan is going to all the team's World Series home games to watch a ball club rewriting history.
Anything can happen here. We can win this. We could be the Cinderella. This could be our year.
B.J. Truding took his mom to her first Nationals game back in 2012, and the Manassas Park mom instantly became a fanatic.
That was on a Saturday. On Monday, I went ahead and got tickets, season tickets.
Like mother, like son.
How are you? We're matching, we're twins.
BJ became so obsessed, he pledged not to shave his beard until the Nationals win the World Series.
It's about 7 years of frustration, sadness, and all of the happiness after last night.
After last night's win against the Cardinals, BJ looked in the mirror and realized he might be one step closer to shaving the beard he's had for 7 years.
This morning, actually, when I was getting my beard ready, it literally hit me like, oh my gosh, this could be one of the last times I do this.
Murrow uses Baby Shark as his walkout song, and it has quickly become the Nationals' hype song and, quite frankly, a game day tradition.
If my daughter saw me right now, she'd be so excited.
You're her hero right now.
Baby Shark, but you know, this is all fun, and this has been kind of what makes this team so special. They're having fun.
Like clockwork every year, the decorations go up and local costume shops prepare for a rush.
Hands down, October is our busiest month.
But at Total Fright in Crystal City,
and so it's quite easy.
Owner Lorenzo Caltagirone will tell you the biggest request he's getting in recent days has nothing to do with Halloween.
Usually come last minute, and so they come in and they're all like, do you have any shark costumes? I'm like, yeah, we have some.
A sudden uptick in shark sales that can be traced back to Nats Park, and specifically outfielder Gerardo Parra, who captured the hearts and hands of Nationals players and fans when he started using the Baby Shark tune as his walk-up song.
I think it's great. I mean, it's a signature move. It's different than just doing the wave all the time. This is something unique that everyone can get into.
And people all over the DMV are doing just that, singing and showing their support on social media, often in costume.
I'm going to show you right here.
And Lorenzo has plenty of those inside his store.
So obviously we have the adult size.
Or shark headbands and hats, and of course, kids' outfits too.
I like this one. That was the cutest one. That's the baby one.
By now, Lorenzo knows the song and all the moves.
But then you have the mama one and the daddy one, right?
But you won't catch him singing.
Oh no, absolutely not.
He says priority number one is keeping the shark costumes in stock.
And I'm already on the phone with some of my vendors.
Because running out while the Nationals are in the World Series.
I hope we win.
That would be scary.
Right now at 4, that's one down.
Sweet. I hope there's more.
The magic number now at 3.
ABC7 in Houston getting you ready for Game 2 of the World Series. DC fans buzzing here, and now we got Strasburg going tonight. Back in the DMV, the underdog Nats, even the talk of the nation.
Finally, something in DC that we can all agree upon.
Back home, a special World Series thank you to a crossing guard warming hearts.
And 7's on your side, making sure that expensive DC ticket is the real thing.
It's going to be hard to know.
Why this one's buyer and seller beware. The Nats are about to steal their second win on the road. This would be huge, Scott.
One word. Wow. I can't believe this is happening.
Right now at 4, the World Series.
Finally in the nation's capital. After 86 years, 14 presidents, and 3 different teams, we are down to just a few short hours.
ABC7 team coverage at this hour from every angle, on the field, at the gates.
And even from high above, as the Nationals look to finish the fight.
I've never seen an atmosphere like this 4 hours before a game. Scott, let me step out of the way and we'll show you. This is Walter's Sports Bar near the stadium, absolutely packed with people.
D.C. Councilman Jack Evans loves baseball and loves to collect things.
I have every baseball card of the Nationals starting in 2005 all the way up to the present.
He was critical to getting the team here back then when Major League Baseball told the city that to get the team,
you have to build the whole stadium on your dime, and then they could make all the money by selling the team to whoever the buyer was.
$670 million worth of dimes. A big council fight, but the stadium survived by one vote, built in a blighted area of the city.
It was 3 strip joints and a cement factory. That's all that was down there.
It transformed that part of D.C. A new city of offices, residential, and retail sprang up around the stadium. So did it pay off?
We are making upwards now of $350 million a year.
Sam Sweeney did a test, and it turns out Alexa has a good idea who she believes is going to win.
Alexa, who's going to win the World Series?
The Astros were favored to win it, but the Nationals are peaking at the perfect time.
Carl, my friend, when it rains, sometimes it pours. Another frustrating night here at Nats Park. Tough performance by the Washington Nationals for the second straight night. They are losing right now 8-1.
You've been so down all night long, Scott. I missed the smile on your face. This series isn't over by any means.
No,
You've got Scherzer and Cole tomorrow in Game 5.
So let's say a ball is coming your way. Right. You got beer in your hand. You don't have any hands to catch a foul ball. What do?
Oh, no. So there's a story of a guy in the park tonight, double-fisted. And if you know the price of the beers in here, you're not spilling even a drop. So he sees the ball coming in. He stops the ball with his chest, and we caught up with him.
Well, so I was coming down, just having a few beers, and I saw the ball come. They just wanted to catch it in my chest because my hands were full.
Full with what?
I wanted Bud Light.
So let's see the ball. All right, that is the ball.
All right, so to make the story a little better, it wasn't a foul ball. That was a home run ball that he stopped with his chest.
Game is over. Game is over. We have a Game 7.
Explain the setup for the rally, Peanuts.
Initially, we had them kind of in a wavy pattern, and we gave up 2 runs in the first inning. So I changed it up a little bit, and I put them in rows of 3 outs. And I started adding at the top of each inning. I added 3 and added 3, and the folks down here watched them close, and they guarded them. They made sure the beer guys didn't knock them over, and everybody began to believe in the Peanuts.
If you had to plan a party for tonight, for this last game, what kind of things would you have at a World Series party?
We'd have a cake that has that says World Series and icing. You'll have candy instead of Halloween candy.
Oh, instead of Halloween candy, it would be
Nats candy.
So obviously it's going to be a long game as usual. What should we have to drink at the Nats party tonight? Any suggestions?
Lemonade, fruit punch that's red, coffee.
Coffee, because it is a long game. That's very thoughtful of you.
Wine.
What? Excuse me?
Wine.
Some wine? Who would the wine be for?
The grown-ups.
How do you top a Game 6 for the ages?
How about one for all the marbles?
ABC7 live in Houston with the biggest night of baseball in Nationals history.
I'm ready to cry now.
After momentous home runs, controversy on the way to first, and a manager in a foul mood, the underdog Nats now out to finish the fight.
Tonight's watch party, get this, sold out, 36,000 tickets handed out. The place only holds 41,000.
Boss, if you're watching, I might have to call out sick. You know why? But I'm having fun. I'm excited, and we're going to win. And we're going to bring this World Series win back to D.C. where it belongs.
Yes, we are.
This place went berserk. First, Rendon hit that blast, and people were like, okay, finally we can breathe. We have an opportunity. Then when Howie jacked that 2-run shot, now we're suddenly leading. There's one particular fan who thinks that the key to everything are the rally peanuts. Now, we can't touch these, but every inning these are set up by a loyal fan named Peg Adler. And there's 3 outs for every line, so first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. So these are the innings, and we're going to go up really quickly and talk to the person. These are her lucky rally peanuts. Her name is Peg Adler. She's been a season ticket holder from the beginning. Peg,
yes.
The lucky rally peanuts are working.
They are working, and I have the next set right here, ready to go. We are not done yet. We need 9 outs. We need 9 rally peanuts. Maybe
9 outs, and the Washington Nationals are World Series champion.
We believe. The people out here in the rain believe.
I've seen people just running around. It's getting real, y'all. Let me just say that.
All right, Tom, thanks. And as I quote Tom, it's getting real, y'all. There we go.
Out, away.
3-2.
This block party in Washington, D.C. has been even better than the home game with this energy. Look at this. Oh my gosh. We're World Series champs.
They just did it. They just came back and they did it. It's just, I'm so happy. So happy.
Thank you so much. We're gonna walk up here real quick to talk to another super fan, Peg. This is super fan Peg Adler. How you feeling?
I am stunned. I am amazed. I am overjoyed.
The Washington Nationals have brought a World Series to D.C. for the first time since Calvin Coolidge was president. So yeah, the town's a little excited.
We just won the World Series. Houston, we got a problem!
Found some Nats fans that left the stadium. You guys, I said to you, Matt, you don't want to stay for the ceremony. You want to do your own celebrating. And what did you say?
Oh, we're about to go get hammered and celebrate the right way. Woo!
Can they repeat? Can the Nationals repeat as World Series champions?
Let me get a little champagne on me first, and then we'll answer those questions later.
We are the world champions.
Are you ready for a freaking parade or what? Come on, are you ready?
I will be hammered at the parade. You wait. I just hope I can stay on the float.
How good must that feel after a season as long as they had, with the ups and downs, the trials and tribulations that they came through? We're wrapping up our coverage. The World Series is over. 7 games, and the Nationals now are the World Series champions. Steven Strasburg is the MVP for the series, and it was one of those series that you'll remember this for years to come, and when people ask you about that one series where no home team won a game, you'll know it was your Nationals. Thanks for watching tonight. We'll see you back at the parade. Good night.
And we went straight from the stadium, packed our bags at the hotel, and now we're here at the airport finding fans like Jerry here. Jerry, your story's amazing, man. You arrived here in Houston at 5 o'clock last night. You're taking home more than you packed. You're leaving. You didn't even stay the night, technically.
I didn't pack any bags, no hotel room. Just flew out here and went kind of Uber straight to the game to take this championship back to D.C.
What was that like, being there?
It was exciting. It was in the moment with a little attitude. And the Houston fans were great. They welcomed us, but it was a great feeling to get the first win for the championship for the Nationals.
So your team no sleep as well. You haven't slept at all, and you're just taking home a cup, a rally towel. That's all you got on you.
And that's it. No luggage.
But you're taking home a title with the Washington Nationals.
Taking home a title.
Shake that beer! Shake that beer!
It's been 7 years since Nats superfan BJ Truding
Chris is the barber that is going to be hooking it up.
last trimmed his Washington whiskers.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Tonight, before a crowd of Natitude at the Salt Line, 9-inch beard be gone. Truding's mom and sister gave ceremonial trims. Moments later, the Nats superfan saw his chin for the first time since 2012.
Why not?
Pretty noisy down here.
This is the best.
Baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? This place went berserk.
It's just mind-blowing. It's just mind-blowing.
Everybody began to believe in the Peanuts.
The Nats have won the World Series.
We believe. Woo!
You're watching ABC7's special coverage of the Nationals World Series Championship Parade and Celebration.
This is a gorgeous Saturday in November. This place is packed. I can't even imagine what the estimates are going to come back. It's got to be over 1 million people are coming down to enjoy this.
The crowd's cheering where I am right now because the confetti cannons have just started to go off here.
The confetti is falling. This is the moment everybody's been waiting for.
This is it. It's raining.
This is it.
He is the people's manager. And one thing he did tell the fans before he went into the dugout in that Game 7, he told the fans, this is you. This is all you. You did this.
Oh, there we go. Starting early. So I'm on daddy duty right now. So we're gonna go to John Gonzalez as Adam Eaton enjoys the champagne. We're gonna check in a little bit later here on the party bus. We're starting early. Best seat in the house. They are 50 people deep on Constitution Avenue. We are the first bus on the parade route. The Washington Monument serving as a beautiful backdrop. The African American Smithsonian Museum. It is unbelievable. I mean, goosebumps.
We're 2019 World Series champs, and nobody can ever take that away from us.
3-2.
What a run it's been. Nationals fans, you stuck by the home team on the bumpy road, and it led to a beautiful place. Thank you, Nats fans, for the smiles and tears, for coming together as one DC family.
Man, these are a couple thousand of my closest friends right here.
The World Series home games were tough, but perseverance on the field and stands paid off. Thank you, Nats fans, for the joy, the moment the Nationals became champions.
Fans have been amazing. This walk party in Washington, D.C. has been even better than the home games with this energy.
Thank you for the impromptu dance party, for singing your hearts out.
'Cause we are the champions.
Thank you for this.
Oh my God, this is nuts. Amazing. Last night.
You stood with pride as the trophy made its way through the nation's capital. For the young at heart, lifelong fans, four-legged family members, and those who just wanted to be a part of this magic. Thank you for showing the world DC really is a sports town. Victoria Sanchez, ABC7 News.